y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, it is Nikki, and for those of you that do know me, thank you so much for coming back for another video. So today's video, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it because I don't want this video to be super long, but I did want to come on and talk about this because I am getting ready to do a rebrand slash revamp for my podcast. Now, if you are familiar with my channel and you've been following me for quite a while, you would know that I started a podcast on my channel about a year and a half ago called the It's All Mental Podcast. And my goal in creating a podcast was to allow a safe space for me to express some mental health things that I was going through, spiritual things, all different sorts of things that I was going through and that I thought that people out there could relate to, because we all go through something, especially in this day and time now. Life is really lifing. So I really wanted to create a space where not only myself, but other people could come on and they could talk about different things. We discuss different topics from spiritual health, financial health, physical health, mental health, all of the above. I wanted to create a safe space for those topics to be discussed and voices to be heard. Now, I am at a point and at a place to where I want to revamp and I want to bring that podcast back because I think it is something that could be extremely helpful and just really become an outlet for so many people out there. So this is something that is extremely important to me and something that I definitely want to get back off the ground. So upon a lot of thinking about it, prayer, and really just listening to the Holy Spirit and the direction that I need to go, I really wanted to revamp the podcast and I wanted to get it back going again. This is something that is very special to me. It means a lot and I don't want to drop the ball on it. So I decided to do a rebranding of the podcast. So the first thing that I'm actually going to do, it's not going to be much of a change, but the first change that I'm going to do is actually changing the name. So instead of it being the It's All Mental Podcast, it's gonna be spiritual but sometimes mental. And in this name, I really kind of went back and forth and I played with a couple different names. But I chose this name because where I am on my journey in my walk with Christ, I really feel like It's All Mental wasn't very fitting. It wasn't fitting. It was more fitting when I was just, everything's mental health, about mental health. But if I want to incorporate everything in all spaces, a lot of these attacks and a lot of these things that happen, they are spiritual attacks. Like, we deal with spiritual warfare and so many attacks. And those are spiritual things. So, we have the spiritual, but some of these things are clinical. So I wanted to create a name that says, let's not just make it all about mental health. Let's talk about the other areas as well. And a lot of these things that we go through are spiritual attacks. And they are tests. So I really wanted to change the name because after a while, It's All Mental just wasn't like, it wasn't given to me like I thought that it should. So I was like, I'm going to change the name and I'm going to make this something different. But, let me think of something that will be more fitting. And I think spiritual, but sometimes mental is something that just fits. It feels right. It fits. It feels like this is just going to be what it is. It's locked in. It's not changing. This is what I want. I like this. I like this name. So spiritual, but sometimes mental is going to be the new name of my podcast. I'm going to be uploading an episode every Sunday, which was one of my original goals for my podcast. That is something that hasn't changed, but what is going to change is being more consistent. So I am going to be better consistent when it comes to uploading these podcast episodes, and also really on my channel in general, really wanted to be more intentional and more persistent and consistent. And I can't promise you that every single Sunday there is going to be an episode, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that every single Sunday there is going to be an episode. So to help me with that, I'm going to have episodes pre-recorded, but Sunday is just going to be my upload day. A lot of episodes, which is not something that really changed, will be just me talking, and we can have conversations in the chat. I'm also going to have friends and people that I trust and people that I'm led to bring onto the podcast to have conversations with me, like before. Another thing I want to do is really reach out to the community more. I felt like I didn't really do enough outreach when it came to trying to get guests to come on and sit down and really film with me. And I really want to make sure that I'm getting the opportunities to reach out to people that could really and truly be a blessing to this podcast and a blessing to someone else that is out there. So I really want to hone in on more guests outside, people that really are going to really come on and let's have some conversations and can really bring some great advice, some helpful tips, tell their testimony and their experiences, and hopefully in the process that'll help someone else. So that's something that I really, really, really would love to do. Another change, I want to do merch. Like, I really want to do some merch this go round. I really want to start generating some merch. I'm thinking the first step will be t-shirts and sweatshirts. I know that we are coming into the summer months, so the sweatshirts will probably be like a fall thing. So maybe for like summer, I'm thinking like t-shirts and hats with the logo on the hats and on the shirts. So I really want to do some merch for the podcast as well, because I just think it's really cool to have something that's, physical, visual, that you can just kind of wear, people can really enjoy and really help to promote the podcast as well. So I really want to get some merch. That's something that I want to do. So like summertime, probably be t-shirts, hats. The fall, winter, we'll do hoodies, sweatshirts, possibly some jackets. But all of those things will be coming down the line. That's something that is not going to happen overnight, but it's something that I definitely want to go ahead and start working on. So shirts, merch, sweatshirts, all those kind of things is something that I want as well. And there'll also be some other products that I will be working on as well. But those I think I'm going to keep up here so that I'm not spilling the beans too much. But there are some ideas that I have that I want to start creating. I have so many ideas and so many things I need to write down because I have so much up here and I need to get it like on the iPad so that I am able to really make sure things go smoothly and I'm able to really articulate things really well. So everything that I'm doing is intentional and I want to put my all into it, all my thoughts, everything. I just want to put it into this project. This is something that means a lot to me and I want to see it succeed, and just really revamping and making sure that in every stage, every aspect of this project, that I'm keeping God first and at the center. And I know that if He is at the center, then everything is going to work out. There are going to be some tests, some trials, some failures, some losses, some wins, but I know that we will be successful. So I just pray that this touches someone. I pray in abundance. I pray in abundance that this will grow into something where I will need a team, because I want so many people to be a part of it. Like, I want to have a team. I want to create opportunities for other people as well and get people's talents, promoted and showcased, because it's just really helping each other and building together. So this is something that I'm really going to be pouring my heart into. And I hope that you guys will support. I hope that you guys will definitely come through for this project. This is going to be so much that I'm going to be doing. Like, I'm going to be really, really, really pouring into this. So I just really and truly hope that This will be a blessing to you all. I hope that you guys will enjoy this. And I think that was the last thing that I wanted to talk about as far as changes. I think that's it. I think that is really it. But I'm even talking about it now, I'm just feeling so inspired, feeling just like so motivated. It just feels amazing, amazing, amazing. And I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait to get this going off the ground. So the next episode I will be uploading next Sunday. But I wanted to just shout out this revamp and shout out this rebranding and this announcement to you all so that you guys are aware of what's going on. And I pray that you guys will support. I pray that it's a blessing to you. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of the newly named Spiritual But Sometimes Mental Podcast. Thank you guys so much, and God bless.